All Blacks, Wallabies, how's everyone going? Players are out on the pitch. I am here. Gaz is here. Even my mum is here watching the All Blacks. Wallabies, big game. See, Jack's here. Big Will is here. He says, I hope Laumape, the human bulldozer, gets a run. Fair enough. Bruce says, looking forward to this. Could be tight because it's wet. Yeah, it looks pretty rainy out there. Grant, good morning, evening for everybody. Novmum, Blind, Buck, Darmundi, Luke, how's everybody doing? Where are you guys watching from? I can see it's a pretty decent crowd there. They've had to socially distance them.
It's raining.
Yeah, it's raining all right. It'll be interesting to see how similar those jerseys look from a distance.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's kind of a dark green. I don't think it'll be a problem. But you never know. Sometimes on the wide shots it looks, yeah. Oh, it does look a pretty slick kit, that Indigenous one. I think I still prefer that one. But still, it looks pretty good. Big V8 shows here. How's it going? Liam Fenter. Ah, so you're Blind Buck. Okay, nice. Grant's hot in the desert as always. Alaran, Auckland, gave your Waikato side. Bit of a drubbing in the end, mate. What happened? What happened? Allowed 40,000 to the game, says Big Will. Well, that's decent. Wonder if they actually sold all 40. They're just getting ready for the anthems. And you can see the rain on the camera, which means it's probably doubly as bad as what it looks like, because on TV it never does it justice. I'll tell you that right now. James is in the Netherlands. Nice. What time will it be in the Netherlands? It'll be late morning, I guess. 8 or 9, maybe 10. April Tui, how are you? Alaran knew his tip of the Mulus would damn them to defeat. There you go. I picked Canterbury again, which was a tragedy. If you can see it on the camera, it means there's wind too. I never thought about that aspect to it. Danny says Wallabies by 10. Patrick, mate, how's it going? I hate to think what time it is for you in Pennsylvania. Goodness. Almost 9 in the UK, and I'm sick of the rain here. Geez, it must be raining everywhere. It's raining there. It was raining here today, and it's been raining in the UK.
And raining in Wellington.
Yeah, there we go. We just did the welcome, so that's good.
G'day, everybody.
Shanarik says, how's things going? 2 cents. Things are going pretty good. Kids are asleep. Folks are here. Rugby's about to start. Couple of Pango Kamate. Probably Kamate, right? They did a couple of Pango last time. Blake says it's good in Melbourne. Okay, must be the only one. Nice and sunny for you too, Daramundi. Raining in the Tron. 11J said, Jonathan, bro, I am pretty well. It's been a busy day. But, yeah, rugby's on, so what can you say? Big V8 show says, G'day, Gaza.
G'day, guys. How are ya?
So does Ruben. Good beer time in New Zealand? Oh, yeah, it's decent. 20 to 10. AB's less than 7. Patrick says it's early, but well rested. There you go. You planned that well.
Gazza says 8 to 12.
Alaran says, no grumpy Gaz, please. So even Alaran, over in Western Australia, has picked up on your tendency to get grumpy, Gazza. What does that tell you?
Oh, he's a natural like me.
4:43 a.m. on Long Island. Goodness me. April Tui says, Kia ora, Gazza. Big Will says it's raining in Brizzy. Goodness me.
Oh, it's raining everywhere.
Scooter says AB's by 17.
Ooh.
Novmum's niece
Sounds good to me.
finally arrived. 8 days overdue. Tiny 6 pounds 3. Oh, sorry, yeah, 6 pounds 3 ounces. That's not that big for a late baby.
Tiny.
These games always make me nervous when they rain.
How big was my young fella when he was born? Because he was late.
Bigger than that.
He was bigger than that. He was about 8 kegs. Well, no, not 8 kegs.
8.3?
4 kilos, which was like, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is in pounds. Am I doing a France-Ireland live stream? Ooh, I will think about it. My kids will be up and about, so that's kind of what puts me off with that one. But we will see. Morning from North Carolina again. I don't know what the temperature, the time was there, but can't be good. Ruben says sunny and hot in Joburg. I heard there is a heat wave. 8 kegs. No, I mean, because in Chinese they count things in half kilos. So in my mind I was like 8 Chinese kilos, which is only 4 kilos. So my brain got messed up there. 8 kegs would be a heck of a baby. You wouldn't want to be the mum. When's TJ off to Japan? Next year, I believe.
Just for the Super Rugby season.
Right. Gaza is allowed to be grumpy, says Big Will, and he's allowed to throw his jandal at the TV. I don't think he owns any jandals.
No, I don't.
There you go. My 2 babies were under 9 pounds. I was expecting 10-pound babies. I believe I was a 10-pound baby, wasn't I?
Yep.
10-3.
10-3. There you go. I was a big whopper. A big bopper?
10-4.
10-4. There you
I
go.
was 10-3. You were 10-4.
Okay.
And Scott was 9-13.
There you go. Big babies.
And Gazza doesn't know what he was.
Like
I think I was about 8 points something.
Let's go. All Blacks from Waihi. Also Chur.
Oh, God.
The bro Gaza. Nice. Natalie says hi Gaza.
Yeah, how are everybody?
Trey says, hey man, watching with some beers because thanks to the referendum results, I can't touch my other stash.
Funny.
But you can off your granny, so there you go. There you go. Kenneth is in New York City. Wallabies by 17. Blind optimism never fails.
Let's go back to Perth.
Right. Fraser McCrate looks different without his headgear on. I almost didn't recognise him. But there he's got it tucked into his shorts. Haka time. Surely it's Kamate. Yeah, 8 kgs would be wearing a school uniform. Anyway, cheers everybody. Rugby time. Oh, nah, it is Kapo Pango. Which means, generally, the All Blacks mean business. I was 9 pounds, 10 ounces when I was born. I was clearly born to be a prop.
Big Will.
I didn't even say that was Big Will. How did you know that was Big Will? Oh, because he said he's a prop. Yeah, of
He's
course.
a tight end.
Of course. Yeah, there you
And he
go.
played for Manukau. And I love you, Big Will.
Ruby's birthday today. She's 19, says April Tui. You're getting old. Well, Dawn and Gaz's children are in early 40s, late 30s, so imagine how they feel. I feel old, but my kids are at 4.
Turning 5.
Turning 5, yeah, not too far away. Hope she has a happy birthday, though. Wish her a happy birthday from me and the fam. Certainly no jersey clash. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. You never knew with like dark green.
You like these jerseys?
They're right, yeah.
They look a bit similar to some of the jerseys that our super teams wear, eh? That sort of greenish colour.
Which super team wears dark green?
Which one? Oh, they're not. Was it the Highlanders?
They wore a fluoro green. Anyway, Carl, mate, good morning. How are you? Ruben says, "G'day, Mrs. Morgan."
Hello.
Spates Summit Ultra. It's a great beer, Gaza.
Just call me Dawn, yes.
Just call it Dawn.
There you go, Dawn.
Dawn is fine.
2 cents and Gaza from Joburg. Lewis, man, I hope you're surviving the apparently pretty hot weather over there. The track in the game this morning, which would have been last night for you, looked incredibly dry.
Oh, he looks young, doesn't he?
Noah Losio is his name.
Lolosio, yeah, no,
And the other
Lolosio.
new guy is number 12 as well.
Mama 2
Arani
cents.
Simone.
Says Big V8 show.
Just letting you know.
You can call her Mama 2 cents, that'll work as well. Love our international community that says, yep, we got Americans, Australians, Kiwis, you got a person in Hong Kong, people in the UK, Wales, all over the start. Donovan, no, it hasn't quite started. I'll let you guys know when mine kicks off so you can kind of sync up with the stream. Darnell, mate, how's it going?
Right, mate, he's always dangerous.
Right, we've just kicked off. Game is underway. Bodie has kicked for touch. Start the game with a line out. So I've just hit 15 seconds. So if I'm ahead, feel free to pause me. All united for rugby. It's beautiful, Kenneth. Indeed. People who eat spuds viewing as well. Indeed. Yeah, those jerseys do not look anything alike on camera, which is very good news. 45 seconds in. Wallabies got the ball around about halfway. Big tackle from ALB early.
Good tackle, that check.
Pause 2 cents and don't look at the chat if you're behind. There tends to be spoilers. Yeah. Rugby Pass stream is way more behind than usual. Rugby Pass has been a bit dodgy. Caleb Clark's just had the ball kicked to him, and in his first run, he has been tackled after making about a metre, which the Wallabies, I think, would take after the game a fortnight ago. Rugby Pass has been a bit annoying recently because they dropped the Six Nations, they dropped the Pro 14, they're losing rights to all kinds of stuff. Now he's in touch.
He's in touch.
Oh, yeah.
5 seconds ahead of me in the UK. That's good. I'd rather you guys be ahead, but not by too much, because then I get spoiled in the chat, but we'll see. You're only 45 seconds in. Goodness me. That is well behind.
Way in touch.
Yeah.
He thought he was still in.
Jordan says Aussie 40, New Zealand
it's hard to
10.
tell.
40 to 10. That'd be a record, I reckon. Aussies go. Line out number 2. Look pretty good. Maul's not really going anywhere, though, to be fair. Clark gets it, and instantly there are 3 Wallabies. Yeah, I think they're going to have his number pretty well marked. Ooh, but that's...
Oh, that hurt.
What's happened there? That doesn't look good.
No.
They're going to have a look at that, I would say. Carl says it's good to have a full day of rugby back. Yeah, I guess for you it's all in one day, isn't it? For me, it's rugby, sleep, rugby. Gets it in the air. He's definitely taken by Dalgunu in the air. There will probably, I say that's yellow, probably. He's definitely, but Kane's got him as well, which might be a mitigating factor. But yeah.
The Aussie got him first.
I have to have a look.
Yep.
Yeah, Dalgunu's got more of them. Yeah, that's...
Not good.
It's not a good look. No, he's not landed on his head, so probably yellow.
Penalty or yellow.
Yellow, I would say. Does Dalgunu get pushed at all? But I don't think so. Yeah, Dalgunu's in trouble, alright. Yeah, I don't think there's enough push from Sam Cane on him to say... There's a mild push from Sam Cane on him, but I wouldn't say it's enough to have taken him off his line, right?
Kane pushed the yarn after he got up.
Here's your best angle. I mean, Sam Cane has bumped him. Here's the decision. By Ben O'Keefe. Yellow card. Yep. All right, yellow card
He did.
to
It's a shame.
Dalgunu. Yeah, not ideal.
Not ideal.
He's not a dirty player, Dagano. It's just the way it happened.
It is, but it's a shame when it happens.
Mm-hmm.
At least it's not red. And when you get a red card in 3
Red's-
minutes,
Red's worse.
that's a bit of a game spoiler. But
He's not a dirty player.
No,
eh?
no.
Ah, well, it's just the way it went. 10 minutes.
right, Australia will have to keep things tight for 10 minutes.
Yeah, well, the players know the rules.
But yeah,
Right? They know the rules. I mean,
Yellow.
you see it on 1 to 10 rugby all the time, Super Rugby all the time.
it's a yellow card for Dalgunu. Yeah, it's probably the right call. First look, it looked like a yellow. So nothing more. It had to be that. Reckless, not malicious, says April Tui, and I think that's about right.
Yep, dead right.
Have you seen Chasing the Sun, Ruben? I've seen the first 4, yes. I have. Very good show. I'm pretty annoyed that it's not on over here. I have to look for it, which is unfortunate. I always prefer to get stuff the proper way, if I can. Any prediction? All Blacks. Gaza, what are you saying? All Blacks by
8 to 12.
8 to 12. There you go.
I think it's pretty weird out there. I don't know what the ground's like, but it's
Makes it
been
hard.
raining most off and on all day.
Michael says that's what Dalgunu gets for trying to trash talk. Yeah. I think the New Zealand media might have oversold that one, but
Yeah, I agree with you.
yeah, they tend to do that.
What did he say?
Oh, he just said they were going to target Caleb Clark,
Caleb Clark, yeah.
and I don't know. The New Zealand media here made a bit of a mountain out of it.
They do.
Molehill.
They make a mountain out of everything.
Yeah, they make a mountain out of absolutely everything.
They do.
Yeah, they're going for the corner. 6 minutes and 12 seconds in. They're about 8 metres out from the Wallabies line. Line out, extra man.
What's it 2-2?
The hell was that dummy from Kane? That was like the most ridiculous dummy I've ever seen, apart from maybe Artie Savia's.
Looked a bit weird, didn't it?
It was. Got to use it. Maul's not going anywhere. They should have numbers in the back line with no Dalgunu. Korobedi's putting a big hit. Aaron Smith has numbers to burn out here.
Oh,
How the hell did they not go through the hands? Oh, but Tuinukwa, yeah. Tuinukwafe still got it.
good job.
Good on.
Yeah, he had a massive overlap, right? If he hadn't have scored that,
He was in trouble.
he was in big trouble.
He just went straight through them.
Yeah.
He just charged out.
What the hell, man? Like, honestly, that's comical. That was... I don't think anybody bought it because their heads are all down. Goodness me. Watching from Panama. Good man. Jeez, he just goes for it.
And he got there. He slid across the line. Yeah, I see what you mean. No, he would have been. Look at him. He saw the line. No, he's strong, eh? Oh, he definitely scored it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the weather.
The weather, the rain helped in that respect.
Yeah. White line fever when he saw that line.
Goodness me. Dummy full Dane Coles. Okay, maybe one guy was buying it.
Yep.
Good job.
Seven points to nil. 7 points scored during the yellow card already. Chantel says hi from G Nation. You only just saw the try so far behind. Jeez, what service is that on
Gee.
Sky over there in the UK? Can't be right.
They must be about 30 seconds behind.
At least. Don, do you want to do me a favour?
What's that?
Do you want to spray that?
Yes, I will.
Oh, God.
There's a guest.
You don't like those sort of gifts.
No. Bye-bye. AB supporter from Ohio checking in, Jordan. How's it, man?
Cockroach.
You guys are all getting up early. Yeah, there's a cockroach crawling on the wall. We don't get them often, but occasionally.
Oh,
Hate
Nick's
those
got
things.
a
They're
graze on
nasty.
his head.
Particularly when it's raining.
True.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Oh, that might be where he got that gash on his head. What happened there?
Oh.
Geordie could be in trouble for that. You can't do that.
Oh.
Ooh,
Did
he
he get
might-
an elbow?
He might be out for 10 minutes.
Oh.
Justin Marshall's playing it off, but I've seen people get cards for that. Crowd in Australia is incredulous.
Oh, I don't know. That could be a card. We could be down to 14 men.
Could be.
Yeah, we're going to have a check. Check, check. Yeah, no, he's not throwing an elbow. He's just trying to fend him off.
He's reckless.
But because he gets him in the throat with the forearm, honestly, I've seen that carded.
Yep, same.
He might get it.
Yeah, I think he will get a card for that.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Big Will says penalty for sure. Won't be surprised if it's a yellow. That's pretty much exactly it.
Yeah, Nick White came in.
Yellow card sounds like yellow.
Oh, good grief.
So
Well, it's 14 on 14.
14. Two wingers.
Oh dear.
Yeah, two of the wingers are gone.
Within 2 minutes.
All we need now, 2 more cards, limit the number of phases to about 6, and go fewer points for a penalty. The Aussies will feel right at home, I reckon.
Yes.
That'll put advantage Wallabies, that one.
Yeah, Nick White should have got a warning for coming in on them too.
14 each. Ah, fewer points per try as well. Yes, it's 4. Came back, who got carded? Geordie Barrett got carded. So it's 14 on 14 for the next 4 odd minutes. 14 on 14 with both 14s out of the game. There you go.
Oh, good take. Well done.
What was that about Target and Clark? He's looking alright, man.
Back him up, back him up.
All Blacks at 5 phases just outside the Wallabies 22.
Go Hoskin.
This is why we should drop Geordie for either Reese or Jordan. I think Will Jordan and Reese are probably a bit shorter than Geordie, aren't they? I don't know how tall Will Jordan is.
Geordie Barrett 6'5".
Yeah, he's massive. What happened the last time a Barrett got carded in Bledisloe? Yeah, a different Barrett and a different colour card, but yeah, we'll see. 10 phases for the All Blacks. They're still pretty much about the same area, so they're not getting a lot of go forward at the minute. Cross kick to Dane Coles. If he gets there, that's ridiculous.
Ooh, that'd be
He's
interesting.
not showing a modicum of excitement.
No.
He doesn't always, though.
Check it. If that's a try,
That's amazing if it is.
come on, man. That can't. Nah. Ah, bro, they've just given it. Oh
You'd think they would
my.
want to check it.
They gotta check it.
You would think so.
A cross kick for Dane Coles on the wing. Bro, that's a try. I think. First viewing, that looks. What's he got? Has he got it? Frame by frame?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a try all day long. What's
Try.
Justin Marshall going on about? You don't have to have full control of it. You just got to have. You don't have to
Downward pressure.
Downward pressure.
Big Will says not a try. I reckon it's a try. Oh, they are going to chip grounded. Come on.
Oh,
Different
Am-
angles.
am
show
I missing
different
something?
Things.
look like downward
I reckon it's a try.
pressure. I mean, he was running quite fast, so of course it's not going to.
I reckon it's a try all day long.
I've seen worse ones given.
For sure. Grounding. Yeah, I
Like a try.
see those given a lot, surely. Jay King says definitely a try. Big Will says, I'm sorry, but that's not a try. Brooke says try. Paulie says nah.
No, I don't think I'll give it.
Michael says try. Nice food takeaway says try. What do the Aussies say?
I don't think they'll give it.
Rodri, the day is going pretty good. The beer is Kingfisher.
They're checking it too many times.
Carl says try. 11J says try. Jesse says try or not, it's not looking good for Australia. That's probably the truest statement so far.
Yes.
Oh, that angle actually looks pretty bad. Aussie, we say no try all day long. Gary DeGrone, how's it going, mate? Says, doesn't matter, ABs look way too good. Yeah, that's probably fair. To be honest, that last angle didn't look great.
Yeah, different angles show different things. I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought it was a try, and then I didn't think it was a
Oh,
try.
gosh.
So
That's
I
true.
don't really know.
I've seen a lot worse ones than that given, and that's for sure.
Given that the rules are that kind of like on-field decision has to be like 100% clear, then maybe the All Blacks could be a bit aggrieved.
It's a bit of a grey area, isn't it?
But based on that last angle, I think I'm pretty happy that one didn't get given.
It's a grey area, though. I've seen worse given.
Absolutely.
Michael says, why am I up this early on a weekend? Also, it's a try. It can't be that early. What is it, like 9 o'clock? Come on, man. Apiwe is stuck with the Aussie commentary. I think I have the option of English or Māori, but no Aussie. What did the Aussie commentary team say? New Zealand's commentary team seemed pretty split.
Too late now. It's been disqualified.
Let's see the scrum. Yeah, they exit, but it ain't a great one. 9-10. Also, I have no kids. No kids, then you should probably be still in bed. Yes, I understand. If Dane Coles is ripping you up on the wing, it's going to be a long night. Yes. And Gary, that's Gary. Gary.
Gary. Hi, Gary.
Yeah. I said terrible kick. Yeah, that wasn't your best exit, mate. That was not relieving any pressure. Quick hands to Caleb Clark on the right wing. Oh, man.
Ooh, look at this one too.
Of course they will.
Is he in touch? Did he ground it? There's a lot to question about this one as well.
I don't think he got it.
Oh man, Aussie's under the pump. They're going to go no try on field, I think, this one.
It's cheating.
On field, no try.
Yes, I don't know. I want to see the replay.
Yeah, they're going to show it. He's not in touch.
Korobidi slams into him. Is his foot in touch there?
No,
briefly?
His foot's not in touch.
Does he get the ball on the ground?
I don't think so.
Nah, it's no try. Oh,
On
no,
the
I don't
line.
think you can give that.
On the line by the look of it.
Goodness me.
Corin Betty might have saved us certain 5 points here.
Was there one frame where he's got his foot in touch?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think you give that. No.
If the
That's more
on-field,
conclusive than the other one.
if the on-field is no try, that's hard to overturn. Yeah, no, not going to be a try. Yeah.
Very close. Very
I think
close.
he knows too. I think Caleb knows.
Yeah.
Goodness me, man.
Corin Betty saved them.
He
Saved
did.
their backside.
He did.
Right, now it's 15-14 for the Wallabies. They are probably going to need that extra man right now because, like I said, they've been under the pump for sure. He got Gregan. Yep, that was Gregan on Wilson, that one, pretty much. Pretty similar. The All Blacks are liking cutting back the other way. Seen him do it at least like 3 times this game.
Oh, dropped it.
Who dropped that?
Who was that?
Not Big Carl.
Carl.
I think so.
Man. Oh, he just dropped it cold.
Dropped it cold, yeah.
Angus has been a busy TMO already, indeed. Tim is getting ready to take his lovely lady out for their anniversary. Oh, good on you, Tim. And I remember you saying, aren't you going to take her to the pub to watch the Six Nations? Angus is earning his money today. You ain't kidding. After all the stick he got last time for missing those calls in Wellington. Oh, and thank goodness ESPN have actually got the stats today. Hoorah. ESPN's got the stats at possession 68 New Zealand and 78 territory. Run meters are 74 to 8.
Wow.
All Blacks first time kind of in their own 22 under a bit of pressure. Am I watching the Six Nations later? I'm going to go to bed after this one, but I'll watch it in the morning. I may not stream it. Who do I think will win between Wales and Scotland? I reckon it's Scotland's best chance to win in Wales for a long time, but that being said, if I was putting money on it, I'd still be putting money on Wales, I would say. Supposedly the weather is pretty horrendous, so... Tabisa, hello. How's it going? Oh. Simone's put a couple of kicks through early as well. That may be a tactic. We see a bit more. But he's knocked it on.
Didn't look happy, did he?
Nah.
No, he's a good player. Tackle him.
That was a shocking pass. Yeah, he knocked it on. He's got nothing to complain about.
Yep.
Maybe he's complaining to Nick White about the pass that he threw at his ankles. That would be fair.
It would be.
I didn't used to like Nick White much, but he's
Playing a lot better, isn't he?
Colonel Shivers, how's
he's
it
come of age
going?
the last 2 or 3 years.
He has.
Scrappy from the Wallabies so far. Yeah, they've looked better in the last kind of 60 seconds and that they've had some ball down in the All Blacks half for a change.
Because they're one up on us anyway, aren't they? They've got their player back.
Scotland's best chance to win 3 competitions. Italy look good, France and Ireland look the same. Here's hoping. Yeah. 3 teams can win it on the last day of the Six Nations is always good.
I think England will get there.
Apiwa says bring McDermott on. McDermott will get his chance. I haven't seen what hairdo he is sporting. Scott hasn't got Sky, so at least you can get info off us guys. Sky is pretty expensive. Living in Aussie with the Aussie commentary. Well, we've got Justin Marshall, and he's not the most popular chap on this side of the Tasman either.
Awful.
Dane Coles has tried a little chip through. Both these teams have put in
Oh, look at that Corin Betty, man. He's
a
dangerous.
few kicks already. That ball deemed to have gone straight down, I guess. Bledisloe puts in another one. Bodie gets it. Bodie's composed. Puts it back down the Wallabies end. Dane Halipedi will return the favour. You're gonna play a bit of force back. Who's gonna run it? Not Bodie. He's going pass. Moonga's gonna kick. Finds a bit of space. Bledisloe.
Is Geordie back on? He has to be.
He'll be on after this if they don't take the quick line out. But they took the quick line out.
That was a bit dumb, wasn't it? Who's going to win it?
Oh, Dane Halipedi's knocked it on. So we'll have a scrum. Oh, and a penalty.
Ooh.
Offside. Right.
So now he'll be back on.
Wallabies did not manage to score any points in those 5 odd minutes with the extra man. In South Africa, we got Rod Kafer. Terrible as always. Yeah, I think pretty much if you're listening to any broadcast other than Sky Sport New Zealand, you will get the home commentary, which in this case is the Fox one, which is Rod Kafer. Halfway through the first half. They've changed direction again, and Mo'unga's cutting straight through. Try time.
Whoa!
Oh, they just came from nowhere.
They didn't even touch him.
That's how many times have the All Blacks done that now? Like 4? They've just switched back. They always look they're going to go one way, and they've just gone back the other. They must have seen something with the Wallabies' defence, man.
That was easy for Mo'unga.
It was.
Gary says just too easy. Yeah, that really was.
I mean, look at this. Bang.
They just didn't touch him.
He is fast.
Well, he is, but gee.
I mean, I don't know. Look, 1, 2, Nick White,
Bledisloe couldn't get him.
CO.
Good try.
Definitely too
You
easy.
can see why New Zealand must have played it.
Definitely too easy.
Twin playmakers.
Can you kick this one?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how much wind's over there. He missed a couple at Eden Park, but
Richie, baby. Terrible defense by Lolosio. Yeah, he was in a bit of a tough situation there, but he didn't look particularly good on that one, did he? Gary says it's getting embarrassing as usual. Still only 12 points at the minute. Still a chance. Have a beer, man. Have a beer. Mwanga is winning Sam back. He's missed the conversion, though.
he's just shaved their left hand upright.
Tough one.
Well, he's kicked in this test and the other test. First one, Geordie Barrett kicked.
Yeah,
Gee,
too
that was a
easy.
good try. I've seen him score like 2 or 3 of those. Yeah, that was a good try. He's got him in a post too.
Only 12, but the Wallabies don't look like doing anything good from what you've seen. Yeah, it's not been pretty so far, mate. I agree with that one. They need a rocket at the minute. All the talk was the wet would do the Wallabies good.
Good for kick.
Aussies have an issue with hooker. Haven't had a good one since Stephen Moore retired.
Oh, look out.
Dalgunu's in touch, I reckon.
Yeah.
Didn't he play over 100 games for the Wallabies, Stephen Moore?
He played a lot, that is
He
for
played a
sure.
lot, alright. I remember him with his bald head.
Yep.
Yeah, he was a good player, Stephen Moore.
Clark is the man who puts Dalgunu into
Yeah.
touch.
Yep.
Wonder if he was reading any of that press stuff before before
Might
the
have
game.
motivated him a bit.
The Owen Farrell Henry Ford combo. Is that a Happy Meal or an old time dance band? I thought Farrell was dead. I heard he was murdered by a South African winger last year.
That's funny.
He did get stepped pretty badly. Right, Wallabies. Oh, goodness me, they've just knocked it on. I was going to say, they could certainly use a few phases in the All Blacks half, and then they've immediately gone and knocked it on.
See, he's doing it by himself. They're not even supporting him.
Dalgunu.
There's nobody there to catch it.
No, but he's not getting
Yeah.
anybody running off him.
That offload in this weather may have not been the
Not the best.
may have not been the best option anyway. Aussies have an issue with the whole team at the moment.
Rennie was going to sort them out.
Give them time.
Good time eventually.
True.
I mean, the All Black team's a lot more experienced than the
Oh,
Wallabies.
absolutely.
Yeah, uh-oh. Another aerial collision. Pitaya, jeez, is that his first run of the game? Hooper.
Haven't seen them all game.
Nick White needs to get that ball out of there. Here we go. Dane Dalgunu tries to beat Clark. He's offloaded again. And he's shelled it again. Maybe he just needs to hold the pill for that one phase.
Probably the wet ball.
Dalgunu's trying too hard, says Big Will. You just took the words right out of my mouth. I agree. Should be time for a New Jersey review, 2 cents. Indeed. I did get a New Jersey not too long ago, but I haven't got the England one yet. Oh, here goes Morgan. Here's try time. Goodness me.
Oh my goodness.
All right, Gary, this is getting pretty bad.
Oh, dear.
This is,
Ah,
yeah, this is not looking good.
I didn't pick this.
Not pretty. Did they limit capacity because of COVID or PY? Yes, they did. It's selling at a limited capacity Big Will said 40,000, I think. So whether they got 40,000, I'm not sure. Bledisloe, yeah. Dalgunu with that offload to nobody. Chip through. Moonga just too easy.
That's just.
He
And he had support. He had Jody Barrett.
He had options.
He had Oscar Satutu. If they don't want a hiding, they're going to have to pull their socks up.
Yeah. Bodie's little chip for Richie.
Perfect, wasn't it?
Yeah, Jody Barrett, Hoskins Satutu, so he had heaps of support.
Probably only make it till half time. My rugby hiatus looks to be on the cards again, says
Need a
Gary.
big second half if they were even going to get close.
Mate, yeah, it's not looking pretty. What can I say?
I thought they'd be better than that.
Yeah.
They still might be, but boy,
It
it's
still
gonna-
might be, but it's been a pretty disappointing 27 minutes. Bledisloe is not having a classic debut. What can you say? It's always going to be hard against the All Blacks and wet weather, but as long as the ABs don't go to sleep, says Tong. Yeah.
That's right.
19 points. Oh no, the Wallabies dropped it again. Here's trouble. Bledisloe's going to be under huge pressure here.
He's getting hammered.
He's isolated.
Caleb
He's going to get
Clark on.
penalised.
He's got to.
He's not released it as yet. And sure enough.
Had to happen.
He had to keep a hold of it. If he'd let it go, it would have been a try for all money. So, but, jeez. Do I think Argentina will get any wins in the Tri Nations? Well, they beat a Wallabies B team yesterday, right? So maybe.
By how much?
Oh goodness me! Sorry guys, it's not 119. I had 119 on the board, but it's only 19. Goodness. Not quite. Not yet.
See here, he's only a young player. He had no support.
no
Well, he's
support
got
at all.
support.
Oh, he's going backwards. It's because guys have got to come around the corner to get in there, so they can't just enter from the sides, or that's another penalty either way. So, but yeah, here's trouble. Wallabies competed, so this maul could be trouble. Oh man, this is getting
Ridiculous.
Dan Cole.
Yep. The All Blacks are on absolute fire. The Wallabies,
Look dumbstruck.
they do look like their hands on hips, man. Wallabies turnover ball is killing them, man. That all came from turnover ball. All Blacks kick through. Wallabies get pressurised, not releasing penalty, 5 metre line out. Maul try. Yeah. Goodness me.
A Wallaby hooker's shaking his head, but what can you do?
Shell shocked, all right. Half time cannot come soon enough for the Wallabies. He's got that one.
He's got that one.
26 points to nil. After 29 minutes, so the All Blacks, after half an hour, so the All Blacks are almost going point a minute.
Joe Rooney looks shell shocked.
Yeah. Yeah.
So does Matt Taylor.
Dane Cole's Appreciation Society is pleased with this result so far. Indeed. This is getting embarrassing for Australia, says Tim. Yeah.
They're going to need a big second half.
That's an understatement, if anything. Goodness gracious. Dave can't think of anything to say down the radio. Bro, what does he say, man? Stop dropping the bloody ball. Kinda need the Wallabies to step up so that my Super Bowl prediction has any chance of being right. You and me both, brother. Wallabies have won a penalty. I think that's their first of the game, so maybe that's a turning point. And Nick White has given Ofatu'ungafasi a bit of grief. Well,
short man syndrome.
take it. He needs to, like, I know they do that in ice hockey. Like, if your team's getting a hiding, you pick a fight, because you can fight in ice hockey. Now, you can't fight in union, but maybe giving him a bit of a lip, maybe he thinks will rile the boys up. But probably they're just thinking, calm down, man. He's probably like 30, 40 kilos heavier than you.
Easily. It's quite funny to look at, really.
Right. Now, it's probably pretty obvious, but oh, for goodness sake, the Wallabies have been turned over again. Oh, come on. This is a comedy of errors at this point. That ball must have bounced 3 times before any Wallaby decided to take it. This is getting...
I thought their skill level was higher than that.
I don't know, man. If you're Dave Rennie, you might have to clear the bench at half-time, or at least bring on some subs, because it is a bit of a shambles at the moment.
Look out.
Look out. Look out.
Oh, here we go. April Tui, yes. So Tutu plays 8 for the Blues. He's a guy who usually forced the Kira Ioane to move from 8 to 6, so he's pretty much a specialist 8 as far as I'm aware.
Well done.
That's about their best chance yet.
What's the bet? If the ABs win this game, they will do Kamate next week. Once the Bledisloe is locked up, I think we get Kamate next week.
Yep.
That one came from Bodie not taking a high ball, eh? So
Was it Bodie or?
I think it was. How much of this is the All Blacks being good and how much of this is the Wallabies being woeful? I would say it's a combination of the two. The Wallabies have been dropping the ball and looking a bit disorganised on defence, again, to put it mildly, and the All Blacks have taken their opportunities on the counter, man.
Oh, look at that.
More loose ball. We will have a scrum.
Swearing. I'll tell you. Joseph.
No worries, April Tui. No, he's a good player, Satutu. He is really good. Now, there's a lot of good loosies in New Zealand, so whether he gets many games at 8...
We're blessed with loosies and we're blessed with wingers.
Yeah.
We got heaps and heaps of loosies.
Gary from Australia says, hey, he's on the stream.
G'day, Gary.
He nodded and gave you a thumbs up.
We got heaps of wingers.
You know which Gary I'm talking about, eh?
Gary the Grown.
Gary. The one who came here for the World Cup.
Oh, yeah.
Wallabies are setting up for a real hammering today with so many rookies against so much experience. They did say in the pre-match over here that Sam Whitelock has got more caps than like the whole Aussie backline.
Oh, has he?
Oh, really?
He's got I
Yeah.
think this is his 180th game.
Yep.
He hasn't disgraced himself
No,
tonight, has
he's
he?
done well.
Done very well.
None of them have played.
Saw an
bad.
article said they wanted to smash Caleb Clark. I think they forgot
I wouldn't
to
want to
come and
smash
play. They're too worried about Caleb.
He might smash you. They just told him to be himself.
I almost hate to look at the stats. I bet you they're not pretty reading. I'll reset that one. Is Big Will still here? Did he throw the TV at the flip-flop on the way to the repair shop? He shouldn't be throwing the flip-flop at the TV unless he was hoping for better from the Wallabies, to be honest.
He's a Kiwi, isn't he?
Yeah. That's what I mean. Do you think Statutu will kick? They actually mentioned that in the press conference. They asked, I was almost going to say Steve Foster, Ian Foster, if he...
Steve Foster.
My brain,
Steve Ian Foster.
my brain can't let go of Steve Foster. If he was kind of like strategically planning for Statutu to kick, and he's like, I don't tell him to kick or not to kick. If he thinks it's on, he'll just do it. So, yeah, I guess he gives the players a bit of a license to go. Not watching, pretty comfortable for the All Blacks. Oh, and yeah, mate, Wallabies have been poor. What can I say? Darramundi is about to throw something at his TV. Yeah. As a Wallabies fan, I would imagine that is fair for you. Could be 40-0 if not for the 2 disallowed tries. Gax. Yeah. That's true as well. G'day 2 cents, first time follower, enjoy the analysis. Oh, cheers, man. Appreciate that. Hope you're watching the game, although it's pretty one-sided thus far. It looks like the Wallabies are going to go into the sheds with a big old goose egg on the board. Danny says this is embarrassing.
He's hard to put down, isn't he?
Ben, the game time is at 38:06. Score is 26-0. Just under 2 minutes to play. All Blacks have got the ball on around the halfway line. Wallabies could certainly use a turnover as they drive the All Blacks backwards, but nah, still with the All Blacks.
Aaron's gonna kick. Yep.
Matty says he could seriously cry. Yeah. Oh, are
He just
you?
dropped it. He just dropped it.
Oh, man.
Oh.
The All Blacks have just blown a try that the Wallabies offered to them on a freaking plate.
He slipped.
The turf is the only thing that
Yeah.
stopped Mo'unga from
Yeah.
scoring another. He could have had a bloody hat trick
He could have.
in the first half. Dalgunu drops it, somehow kicks it to Mo'unga backwards. That might have been an ankle
He got
tap. It
ankle
wasn't the
tap.
turf, it was an ankle tap.
Yeah.
Who did that? Bloody hell. Bloody hell, man. Far
Look
out.
at that.
Goodness gracious. This is like watching a Michael Checker team, says someone. Who said that? Said Maddie.
That's what Ken said this morning. Michael Checker.
Yeah.
It's early.
Who did that ankle tap? Did anyone see it?
Nah. Oh, there you go. Wow. You have to see the replay.
Hopefully someone in the chat would have seen it. Oh, man. That was a pretty poor half of footy from the Wallabies. That's, I don't want to say as bad as it gets, but it ain't much worse. Goodness me. Like, honestly, if that Moonga try goes over, if one of those disallowed ones like Gary said, yeah, man. 26-0, if anything.
Could have been 33.
Yeah, it could have been. Oh, man. Ankle tap by Dane Hillipedi. Thank you, Jesse.
I thought it'd be twice in that. I think it was going to be a bit of a leveler.
Everybody was predicting.
Diamundi, I
it.
forgot this match is on Channel 10. How did I don't have to deal with the problematic chaos stream? Oh, true. Yeah, free to air. We don't ever get free to air games over here. Not at all.
Not live, anyway.
Why did my message get deleted? Says Rob. Pass. Haven't deleted a single one tonight. I only delete people who are getting abusive of people, which is pretty rare. Lord of the Gangs, mate. Possibly definition of a one-sided game. Yeah, she's not been pretty for the Wallabies. AB's to go over 50 in the second half, says Jay. Well, they're halfway there.
Unless it's not a game or two.
I don't think it'll be that high, but it could go quite
Oh,
a bit
man.
high.
Big Will has just donated 20 Aussie dollars, and he says, good first half from the mighty ABs. Let's hope for a better second half from the lads. Go the All Blacks. Pew, pew. Yeah, man. Let us hope the Aussies do better than that. Please. Because that was a shocker. But, yeah, cheers, Big Will, mate. I did buy Gazza a beer at Eden Park the other day as well. Remember you told me to buy him a beer, so I bought him a beer. Grant has sent a super sticker as well. Cheers, Grant. How's the weather in Taiwan? It's been raining everywhere else around the world. Cheers, man. Hope you're also good. You'll be happy with that scoreline so far. Grant Dexter bringing on the long dongs. Alaransi. Alaran knows. Alaran knows who you are, Grant. People have been on the stream for a while. Yeah, Grant. I don't know, is that your favorite beer, Grant, in Taiwan? It's got an interesting name. Michael, yes, someone did say long dongs. It's a Taiwanese beer. Its name has unfortunate when you put it into like Roman letters.
Yep.
Johan says, feel really bad for Australia. Long dongs for all. When people, like the Aussies, don't get a lot of sympathy on this channel. But if they're starting to get sympathy, that's bad. How many changes are we predicting Dave Rennie makes at halftime? Surely he's got to ring a few. I think Lolasio's probably had enough for a debut, right? Right, I am going to look at the stats. Do they do the current performance justice? Or they don't always. Let's have a look. Run meters, 136 to 214. So not a huge difference there. Possession, 34-66. Territory, 33-66. You can guess in favor of which side. However, knock-ons are 5 apiece. Now, that doesn't make a lot of sense. If you got 33% of the ball, how are you making the same amount of knock-ons as the team with 66% of the ball? That's a bit of a telling one, I would say. Turnovers conceded. which does include knock-ons, is 8-6. So, yeah, the Wallabies' retention of the pill has not been
He's quick,
pretty.
Very quick.
All Blacks' tackling percentage is 94%, which
No.
is very high. I would say usually test matches it's about like 85, 90 if it's wet, but 94. All Blacks have had to make 30. Wallabies have made 67. So, yeah, she's not up the half for the Wallabies, and that is reflected in the stats as well. Where's Jordan? I don't know. He's been smashing it in Super Brew for the Mitre 10, that's for sure.
Holding the tackle bags.
Sure, the backlash has taught Rico not to showboat. We will see how he tries to score his next try, assuming he's able to get one.
I don't know if he was really showboating.
Australia looks so lost, devoid of purpose, intensity.
He shouldn't.
He shouldn't put the ball down that way, no, that's right.
It's the schoolboy era there.
No, but he's got away with it so many times in the past, that's why.
It doesn't work all the time.
I think he knows it by now.
Not a fan of Foster, but doing well against Aussie. Perhaps we'll see how he goes against South Africa. When are we going to get to play South Africa? Not for a bloody long time.
Next year.
Next year. Novmum has been killing it in Super Brew. She's like a guru ninja. She is indeed. Oh yeah, let's have a look at the individual stats, Patrick, because you said Caleb Clark's having a great first half. Let's see. Aussie run meters. Korobiti's got 35. He's your top dog. Caleb Clark's got 34. Mwanga has got 79 run meters, 3 clean breaks, and 4 defenders beaten, which is pretty good for one half. Usually that's like an 80-minute performance.
Wow.
To be honest, Lolosio has made 1 tackle and missed 2. Matt Phillip is 1 from 1. Hooper's made 9, missed 2. Yeah, Nick White's made 8 from 8, so there you go. Wallabies need to bring on the bench. Yeah, I would also be inclined to just clear at least part of the bench, honestly. Like, what do you got to lose? I mean,
The game.
the game's already pretty much bloody lost with the current team. Jeez.
You don't want to drink or anything? Okay.
Lolosio will be on highlight reel if Laumapi is on the field. Goodness me, that could get ugly. All Blacks changing sheds looks pretty calm and collected, you would have to say. Wallabies look like they're getting a bit of a lecture.
But the Argentinians beat the Wallabies B team by much.
I don't know, I can't remember the score, but it was pretty tight. Lolosio is the nickname for an open gate. He needs experience. Yeah, this was a bit of a hard one to drop him in, to be fair.
Yeah.
I guess having Tamua and James O'Connor out probably didn't help. I think
I think that's fair.
if Tamua's there, he probably plays 10. I don't know. It's been a while since Hodges played 10. He's the only other one.
He can play any. He can play second 5 centre, wing or fullback. Eh?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
I'd bring him on actually. Give him a go.
Unleashing Laumapi on the Wallabies is just being mean. That's like sticking jaws in a goldfish bowl. Yeah.
Got to get up with the entrance.
It's an interesting one.
We'll be fine.
All Blacks just too good. 4 more tries and nail in the coffin. Jeez, 4 more tries would get pretty ugly. I hope the Wallabies don't get nilled. They need to get some points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only if they deserve them.
Hodge doesn't have that X factor that Australia team needs, but as of right now, I think they just need to bring him on. Yeah, I think defensively he would probably be a step up.
He's not a bad player actually. I quite like Reece Hodge.
He's alright. They're playing during COVID. They are. I think Australia's COVID record's pretty decent of late. It's only Victoria that's had the main troubles, and Even
Fewer
they
in
are
New South
seemingly
Wales
coming
as
under
well.
control. What's that?
A few in New South Wales.
Oh, really? Okay.
They had 5 or 6 the other day.
Okay. Well, I guess that's different from thousands in,
Oh, definitely.
in other places in the world.
Like America,
Yeah.
Brazil, India.
I think they should have both teams play Argentina once before the second game at Suncorp, but doesn't affect much and gives us something different from 4 Aussies on Kiwis. Yeah. With the South Africans pulling out of the comp, they adjusted the fixtures list, so it's 2 games All Blacks, Wallabies in New Zealand, and then 2 in Australia, so it could get pretty ugly. Just drop a goal or something. Rando says, don't care, just get some score on the board. Yeah, pretty much. You don't want to get nilled, honestly. Just something about getting nilled. Anyway. This is the worst Wallabies performance against the All Blacks since... Oh, worst performance against the All Blacks since a certain game in Albany. Yeah, that was the Springboks in that one. That one ended up 57-0.
That's a record for the All Blacks.
Still
over South
not
Africa.
quite there, but it's in that territory, isn't it? Tim, I have Gazza, the old fella, and I've got Dawn, who has been also nicknamed Mama 2 cents. So the whole fam is here. Kids are in bed, thankfully, sleeping. So, yeah, happy days.
G'day.
Paxton says, I would buy a used car from Ian Foster. What does that mean? I would buy a used car from Ian Foster. You trust him, I guess.
You might buy one from Steve Foster.
True. Watching from the Solomon Islands, tough first half, but I'm sure be the ride through with all this. Currently 6 in the morning. Time for brekkie. Speaking of Albany, what happened to Liam Squire? He went to Japan.
He's back now.
Yeah, he's back. They reckon the Highlanders are going to try and sign him.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
Didn't he give it up for a wee while?
No, he was
had
injured.
personal
He was
issues. He
injured.
got injured and then he had personal issues.
He was
And
injured and he had personal circumstances.
I think he kind of said if the All Blacks went into severe troubles with injuries, he would have gone to the World Cup, but they didn't end up needing him.
Yeah.
He was on standby.
He was on standby.
He
Hey,
would struggle with
Tian.
all the Lucy's we got now.
How are you, mate? Yeah, he would.
We've got a guy named Lachlan Bosch here who's one of the best number 7s in the country. He can't even make the squad.
That's right. Am I Anthony Bork's twin? Do I look like Anthony Bork?
Anthony Boric?
Maybe with glasses. I'd have to see him with glasses.
I don't know whether you look like Anthony Boric or not.
Bob says, tell Gazza to get his tracksuit on. The All Blacks might need you. To keep your tracksuit on because the All Blacks don't need you tonight. There you go. That makes more sense.
Yes, it definitely does.
Do you think Six Nations will be closer games than this? Apart from England, Italy, I think the other two Six Nations games will be closer than this.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep. Sim, good morning, buddy. A touch demoralising for the Aussies. That is,
They need a big second
that's
half.
putting it kindly, yeah.
They do.
Yes, you do look like Anthony Bork. Okay. It could be worse. Could be worse. Bork and Pollard. I've had the Pollard thing before. My missus doesn't see it. France and Ireland will be a close game, and Wales and Scotland should be pretty close as well, eh? So, yeah.
Well, they've got it.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Wallabies, get some bloody points, man. You're wearing that nice jersey.
Well, they might get some.
Here we go. Pataya, he breaks a tackle,
Oh.
breaks another one, and he keeps going. Best Wallabies period of play.
Oh, here's a try.
There's a try.
Lolosio. Okay, that's going to make him feel a bit better. There we go. There we go. We're back. That's going to make him feel a shitload better than he's been feeling for the last 40 minutes. Honestly. Goodness me.
That was a good try.
Man, it was Pataya that set that up. How many tacklers did he beat there? What did I say the All Blacks tackling percentage was? Like 94, it ain't now.
Not anymore.
He beats
no.
Goodhue.
Q.
One,
He beats Moonga. He gives him the big Donaghu. He beats Bodie. Clark brings him down.
Clark brings him
Jeez.
he beat 3 tacklers.
All Blacks, according to ESPN, missed 2 tackles in the first half. They've just missed 3 in one run.
One run.
Patire, eh?
Goodness me. Bodie. Bodie. Man, do the Wallabies need that? If ever a try was needed to start off a half,
That was it.
that was it.
It's good to see him get a try on his first test.
Even if they go on to lose 50, they've at least got some points on the board. And he has
he
shanked
shanked it.
that one horrendously. Wallabies starting to claw their way back, says the commentator.
Don't count on it.
Yeah, still early days. He could have used those 2 from the conversion, but there you go. Not even close. Yeah, that was a pretty bad kick, that one. To follow up a good try, he, yeah.
Chase it.
He always chases his own kick.
If the Wallabies get back within 10, will you stream another game? What other game is on? There's no game after this one. Not until like 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, so probably not. I'll stream another one maybe tomorrow. Maybe, yeah, I could do tomorrow. Mark Dunphy, good morning, sir. Bro, how are you? Long time no see.
What's wrong with this guy?
How many minutes into the game? It's 44.
Got hit hard.
44. What's happened to Salakai Loto here? Maybe he's rolled his ankle? He looked like...
It's his shoulder, I think.
Shoulder.
Is it? I thought it was his ankle
Might be
there.
His ankle, yeah. Might be. It just looked like he was holding his shoulder before.
Our team, the Eagles, suck. That's why I am a Springbok fan. Fair call, man. New Zealand soccer fans would generally pick another international team to follow because our soccer team is not very good.
Hardly
so
ever plays.
that's true. Do you think Matt Tamua would have carried the Wallabies? I mean, it might be a bit closer, but I don't think it would have made a world of difference. Mark says, hopefully be home by February. Good man. You've been in the States for a bloody long time now, mate. Look after your
Might
health.
have to come off.
Your soccer team is the best. The only unbeaten team in the 2010 World Cup. Mate, yes, that's true. That's like a pub quiz question
Rob Simmons is coming.
that probably every New Zealander who doesn't even give 2 what's about soccer can still tell you, oh, we didn't lose in the World Cup in 2010. We got 3 draws. Drew with Italy, drew with Slovakia, and somebody else like Chile.
1 all every game, wasn't it? 1 all
Yeah, I
every
think
game.
1 all every game.
Oh, Rob Simmons played over 100 test matches. That's a lot.
John, mate. John, who is an Irishman living in New South Wales, says, it appears I'm living in the worst rugby nation on the planet.
I wouldn't go that far.
Cheers, brother. Yeah, I know he's being a bit
Straight, that was dumb.
facetious there, but yeah, they're not having a good night of it. Hopefully your boys go well tomorrow over in France. Cheers, man. Hope your missus is still good.
The balls is coming off.
Yeah, change in the front row.
Oh yeah, Taylor's off. Tuinukuafe is off.
Balls is off.
Yeah. Did I say Taylor? I meant Taylor's on.
Hodgman's on.
Hodgman's on, and boy, did he have a good game last 2 weeks ago.
Lomax is on.
Let's go Hodgman. Yeah, man, Hodgman was brutal a fortnight ago. See if he can do the same here. Wallabies need to get the ball out. They're going to set that one again. Set it again. Andrew says, really jealous of you in America where there are thousands of people perishing every day while you Kiwis have literally obliterated the virus. Yeah, man, what can I say? We're pretty bloody lucky down here. It probably does help to be an island with 4 million people rather than a continent with like 200, 300 million. So it helps. It was an advantage, that's for sure. Seems as if the Wallabies are taking Halloween literally with this nightmarish performance.
We didn't
Chris.
have anybody around for
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
Halloween.
We did not have a single trick-or-treater on our street at all.
The weather didn't help.
Sure enough.
Oh,
Wallabies have won a scrum penalty. There you go. It's all going the Wallabies' way. They've scored the only points of the second half. They've won a scrum penalty. Maybe it's the beginning of something new.
game of two halves.
There you go.
Oh, shut up, Justin.
Am I streaming Ireland v France? I might have to, seeing as that is going to be the deciding game in the Six Nations and it's on at a reasonable hour. Just my children will be about, so my wife may not be particularly fond of me tomorrow. But we'll see. Maybe if I buy a morning tea or something after the game. Why do I feel like Rennie said some harsh things at the break? He probably should have, but he may have gone with a softly. Supposedly coaches these days don't do what I think they...
Don't do what Checker used to do.
Yeah, they don't do the hairdryer like John Kerwin used to do and what Alex Ferguson used to do in soccer, because supposedly players these days can't take that. Players back in the day used to respond well to being revved up and yelled at. Players these days need to be encouraged and, yeah, put what words to it you will. Ignore the missus and the kids. They knew what they were getting themselves into when they married into a rugby family. Well, the kids probably didn't know that, but yeah. The missus might have. Once again, Dane Hillipitty doesn't pass and turns it over. Yeah, Gax, he's making a bit of a habit of that. He's trying to do it all himself. Checker and Jones do the hairdryer. Yeah, Checker did do the hairdryer. I know Alex Ferguson said he stopped doing the hairdryer because players couldn't take it anymore. And
what happened there?
I think Hansen seemed to be more of a man manager than anything else. So, yeah. Buy some pancakes for them. It works all the time. Don't think the missus is that fond of pancakes, but the kids would eat them.
Nobody's got the big lead and just taking the pressure off.
Wallabies have stepped it up, I think, a bit.
I think we've taken our pedal off the metal, son.
Might
got
have.
that big lead and just sat on it.
I don't think so. I think the Wallabies have...
Oh, they got a rev up, yeah, but we've relaxed a bit. We're not desperate enough.
The hairdryer, I think it's from when someone yells at you so hard it kind of dries your hair. I'm assuming that's what it means. Yeah, basically yelling at players to perform better. Telling them that they were garbage and stuff like that, you know. Make them feel bad so that they will perform good to make you a happy coach in the second half kind of thing. I believe it's nicknamed the hairdryer. Nick White's passing hasn't been good all night. Always a bit high and slow. Bring on haircut, man. Bring on Tate McDermott. I know it's a bit of a tough one. 21 points down. Oh, Wallabies got turnover. Chris says bring on haircut. Great minds, man. Daramundi says maybe bring on haircut to change up the pace. There you go. The hairdryer originally was attributed to Alex Ferguson. Oh, thank you, mate. I knew it was associated with him. I didn't know he's the one who invented the term, or at least it was associated with him. Oh, Wilson's just knocked it on. We'll have a scrum. Tipavili, how are you, mate? Mr. and Mrs. 2 Cents saying their vows. I take you to be my lawfully wedded centre partner in passes and kicks till substitutions do us part. Yeah. I think I said something about doing the dishes, to be honest, because the missus doesn't like doing the dishes, but yeah, that might have been in there as well. Slowing the play because the first receiver has to stop to take the pass. Yeah, fair call. Time for this one is 51:30. Am I going to stream Bull Stormers? Oh, I don't think so, mate. I don't think so.
He's going to need some sleep.
I do need some sleep. After this game, it'll be sleep time. Then wake up early to watch the Six Nations. And then watch South African games after that. High pass and behind the player. These are basic skills out there. Yeah, basically. You want nice flat passes that guys can run onto, essentially, to get go forward ball.
Come on, Ben, hurry up.
What's the score? It's 26 points to 5. After 52 minutes and 20 seconds. I need to get new markers. The ink's running out, to be fair. Officially announced grassroots competitive rugby has been called off for 2020 in England. I saw that. Men's and women's getting called off. So this time the scrum penalty goes the way of the All Blacks.
Sorry, James. Slipper, you got pushed back, mate. Tani Tupo's coming on.
Taniela Tupou is probably overdue, to be fair.
Yep.
When I am dictator, I will make the wife do the washing up, as long as it's okay with her. Yeah, that's probably a fair call as well, that one.
The Wallabies are making some changes.
They are playing in Australia, Andrew. Yeah, this game's in Sydney. Next week's one's in Brisbane, and I think all the rest of the games are back in New South Wales somewhere. Alatoa is coming off. Paisami is also coming on. Simone is going off, but that might just be blood. I'm not sure if it's a permanent replacement or just temporary. Gary DeGroen says maybe I should have taken off my tracksuit. They need you there, Gax. They need those flat passes from the back of the ruck. Tongan Thor's in the house. So Tutu is so much better at controlling the ball at the scrum. I guess, yeah, he's a specialist number 8, eh? So. And the Wallabies have won another turnover.
He's a different type of player to Sevilla, though.
That's for sure.
You can't compare Satutu with Sevilla. It's just different types, like oranges and lemons.
In America, we do it away versus home. Yeah. I've noticed that. American sports, it seems to be like this team at that team, whereas we tend to do home team left, away team right. You replace Hannigan. Oh, so you'd be on the blind side. I think you might be an improvement, although he is, from the stats I've looked at, relatively efficient at the line out. Hold on, the Wallabies aren't allowed to get breakdown penalties. They've had a couple now, so again, they're still winning the second half 5-0, although there's been a knock on there, so it's
Bit
not doing them any
scrappy.
favours. It's gone a bit scrappy, that is true. Americans always do it the opposite, though. If there's any Americans here, when you zip up a jacket, what side is like the zippy bit on, and what side is the, like when you're zipping it up, what hand are you zipping with? Because I bought one jacket from America, like an NHL jacket, years ago, and it's the opposite side. It's really confusing because I'm always zipping. Left hand puts the zippy, like puts the pointy bit in, and then right hand zips up. All our jackets are like that, right?
Yeah.
The zipper is on the right hand.
Yeah.
Or did I just get a faulty jacket?
You can't push him while he's putting the ball in white.
His name's up as well.
You dorkhead. Well, he's putting the ball and he's trying to push him.
There are male and female parts on a zip, as there are. So it's not called the zippy bit and the pointy bit. Right hand zip. My American jacket is on the other side. I got a girl's jacket. Bro, it's a huge, it's even too big for me, and I'm 6'4". If that's a girl's jacket, she a big girl. Zipper jackets are always on the right for men, but I've seen left-hand zip on women's jackets. Okay, so it's not an American thing, it's just a random, maybe it's a faulty jacket. I don't know.
Must be, because my jacket, zip ones are always on the right.
Okay. Another scrum penalty. Come for the rugby, stay for the technical zip chat. Yes, I know. We always digress to some random topic. Feel small at just 6 foot. Yeah, my brother's even taller than me, so there you go. Who popped up first there?
Well, they started, but we got the.
Yeah, Tupou's the first guy to pop up, so that might be why. Tupou penalty, big surprise. Yeah, Tupou does concede a few. Oh, Lamape is going on then off just to taunt me.
I thought he was going on. Why'd they bring him off for?
Yeah.
He wasn't even on there.
You must have changed their minds.
We're 57 minutes in. The second half's been honestly a bit scrappy.
Very scrappy.
That might be a turnover.
Nope.
They've been lucky to get that one out in time. I bought a girl's jacket. There's no way I bought a girl's jacket. It's massive.
They get a yellow card if they're not careful. Harry Wilson, be careful.
Yeah. No TV there, man. That's tragic. Can't you watch on your phone or something? What do the All Blacks do here?
And take
Kane
a
just
kick.
pointed to the sticks.
Mm.
That's about offside, actually.
What's the last 10 minutes like then? A lot of scrum resets, knock-ons,
Rubbish.
rubbish, yeah. It's been a bit average. For fun's sake, it's a girl's jacket. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Do you know who the Browns are? The Cleveland Browns? Aren't they notoriously terrible? Commentate the game?
Yeah, he's got
No. You should be able to find it on the radio. I'm assuming one of the New Zealand radio stations has it, and that's on like iHeartRadio if you want to like listen to commentary. If it's limited to New Zealand, just use VPN, man. All about the VPNs.
Oh, here's McDermott.
Oh, yay!
Tate McDermott's on.
Tate McDermott.
Oh,
Thank
he's good,
goodness.
this guy. He's fast, man. He is good. Yeah, I like him.
Mama 2 cents. Ruben wants to
Plays
know
for the Reds.
who you're picking between the Bulls and the Stormers. It's the biggest South African game of the weekend. Steve,
Stormers.
the Stormers. There you go.
Marpy's on.
Stormers. The Stormers are unbeaten, so
Oh, there you go.
maybe it's a good call. 2 from 2. They had a hell of a comeback last week. I think Ruben's a Bulls fan from memory, so he's probably not happy to hear that.
Oh, sorry about that.
Lamape is on. Radio Sport is broken. What? Oh, not Radio Sport. It's 1ZB now. Radio Sport. Yeah, they killed Radio Sport during COVID, but it's 1ZB will have it. Our zipper opposite got one of yours when I came down for 87. It drove me nuts. Oh, fair enough. iHeartRadio app is broken. Oh, bro, come on, really? Try the website. Try 1ZB's website. They should be able to have live coverage, I would imagine. Haircut is on. The comeback begins. Grant, I like the way you think. Wallabies have just won a penalty. Lolosio is going to put it into touch. Hopefully he'll put it 5 meters out. But he's kicked it dead. Just when you think the Wallabies...
It's just been too greedy.
Yeah, you'd rather have it 10 meters out than go dead.
Yep.
Oh, goodness. Brendan, hello from Wales in lockdown. Take care of yourself, mate. I hope you're going all right. Game against Scotland, at least to cheer you up a bit later.
Is that the guy called Haircut?
Yeah, that's Tate McDermott,
Tate McDermott from the Reds.
affectionately known to the people on these live streams as Haircut,
Okay.
because he generally has a pretty bad haircut. This is an improvement on his old haircut,
Oh, is it
which
right?
was
Oh, he had his haircut.
old big time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he used to have an absolute shocker.
Oh,
Has he dyed it? He looks like a...
No, I think he's a natural.
Yeah, it looks like he might have dyed it a little bit, put a bit of rinse on it or something. Because he's pretty blonde, isn't he?
He is a bit of a
When I
blondie.
saw him for the Reds, he was pretty blonde.
Strawberry blonde.
Oh no, what happened there?
He kicked it.
Here we go. Oh,
They
haircut.
knocked it on.
It's a knock on, O'Keefe. Oh, come on, Ben. Oh, that was
That's
a
the
knock
dude
on
that he
first,
used to
man.
have.
Come
Oh
on.
my goodness.
Yeah,
God.
yeah. That's
You
hair.
missed that one.
That's haircut's old dude. Like that was. Yeah, that's a shocker.
They said it was off the foot, not a knuckle. Let's have a
That's
look.
why I only give Ben
Let's have a
O'Keefe
look.
a 5.5, 6 out of 10, I'm afraid.
Well, let's have a look.
Even though he's one of New Zealand's
Yeah,
Oh,
top
got
off
him
his
in the
face.
Got
Off
him in
his
the face.
face.
Came off his face. So it's not a knock off.
Not a knock on off your face. Boy, he did well to keep that
He
ball, and that was
did.
his shocking
He
throw.
did. Oh gosh, we're getting pinged now.
How long left, Scott? It's 63 and a half minutes at the minute. That's where we're up to.
The best referee in Australasia.
Not sounding like a high quality game, Sebastian.
I know
First
it was,
half was
but-
better,
but
mate.
The
First
best
half
referee
was
in
better.
Australasia, in the Rugby Bible's opinion, is Angus Gardner.
Okay.
He's the TMO.
He is the TMO.
Yep.
Tong agrees. O'Keefe is not a top ref.
And nor is Brendan Pickerel, and nor is
3
Paul
Bledisloe
Williams.
matches as a whole. Execution and basic skills by the Aussies has been subpar. Back to basics.
Well, he's
Reece
Hodge.
Hodge is on.
Oh,
This
yeah.
guy's good. I like him. He's a good player.
Good
I
take
like
from
Hodge
Simmons.
because he's a New Zealand style player. Playing for the Wallabies.
Oh, look out! Look out!
Your son-in-law is on, Scott. Who's your son-in-law? Are you kidding? Oh, Aussie's probably needed more than that. Yeah, Wallabies definitely needed more from that.
The All Blacks will probably get a bit of stick for this half.
They will. Definitely.
Yeah, just when you think Ian Foster's like got a performance on the card that's going to shut everyone up, nah.
Steve Foster comes along.
There you go. Try for Ireland. Practicing for the match later, says Mark. Yeah. You guys need 4 of them. Ugh, another knock on. Geordie Barrett is your son-in-law. For real.
Oh.
Ooh, Perinara's not looking too
Perenara,
healthy.
He doesn't look good.
Is it?
Yeah. Could be flying a replacement halfback over.
Has Hodge played much at 10? He's played there before, for the Rebels especially, but
Bodie's up.
not for ages. Is Jordy Barrett even married? Pretty young,
Barrett's
isn't he?
gone off. Rico Ioane's come on. But Perenara doesn't look good. Oh, he must be okay.
Not exactly a nail biter you were hoping for. Yeah, it's not been a classic. I guess at least it's been a bit tighter in the
The
second
first
half.
half was.
The first half was good, but too one-sided to be like a classic edge-of-the-seat game. The second half's been pretty messy, but
Scrappy.
at least it's been close. It's not embarrassing. Yeah, Gary says, rubbish game, second half, very scrappy. Yeah, I don't think Papali'i's not on yet, is he?
He's due to come on soon. He's running up and down the sideline.
Australia make a lot of mistakes, you have to admit. Yeah, the handling in the second half especially has not been phenomenal. First half for the Wallabies was also poor. Big scrum though. Wallabies are winning the second half 5-3, that's true.
Oh.
You know the game's as good as done when you're on the edge of your seat instead of the Googling Geordie Barrett's love life. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Sad but true.
Geordie Barrett's gone a fullback. Oh.
Rico Ioane reminds of you. You have similar body types. What? You can't be referring to me, right? I've seen that guy working out at the Blues gym once, and he has...
He is solid.
Yeah. He doesn't have almost 40-year-old beer belly body type, that's for sure. Come on, Reese. He shovels it. The haircut does a little goose step. Doesn't get anywhere, but he gives it back to Hodge. It's the two who slowed that down. Oh, the Wallabies have knocked it on. Bloody hell.
Scrappy, man. Oh,
Sam's
Sam's injured.
down.
Sam's down.
Oh no.
Oh, we've got a few guys down.
What happened here?
Oh,
head clash
in the
with
head.
Hurt Wilson.
He doesn't need that.
Right.
Oh,
in the head.
partly his neck bent as well, eh?
Yeah.
Goodness me.
He had a lot of trouble with concussion before.
Yeah.
Concussions, bloody broken neck. The guy's had everything.
I think he might be going
I
off.
think he should go off. Golly.
Watching from the Free State, South Africa. How am I? Bro, I got a Cheetahs jersey today, actually. I'm very
Oh,
good.
did you?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I met, when I took the kids out to East Tamaki, I met up with a guy who messaged me, said he's got a Cheetahs jersey, so he gave it to me.
Wow.
He
It's
gave
only-
it to you.
Yeah. It's too big for him, but it's only a large, so I can barely
Okay.
get into it, but I can get into it just. So, if you ever see me doing a video in a Cheetahs jersey, be aware I'm sucking in as much of my body as I can. Yeah.
I think Kane's going off.
Oh, he
Needs
needs
a
Yeah, he's
head.
gone off for an HIA, so probably he is coming on.
He looks a bit sick.
He does.
He's coming very slowly.
Yeah, not good for that fella.
Not at all.
I think it was accidental.
Oh, it was, but gee,
Yeah.
he doesn't need a head clash, that one.
He's already got a bandage around his head. Oh, he'd probably be alright. He looks alright, but he's...
Craig, your icon has changed. Are you on a different account now? But yes, it's not been... People made a lot of that first game, let's just put it that way, for the Aussies. Support the Cheetahs. Yeah, you said Free State, that's what made me think of the Cheetahs. You're watching Gareth, came to say hi. Good on you, mate. I hope Gareth's going well too. Can the All Blacks go through some phases here? Oh, is that another bloody knock on? Are you kidding me?
They lost.
Oh, penalty now.
Penalised.
And penalised. Love watching the jersey unveilings. Yeah, fair call. I do like them as well.
I think it might have been Scott Barrett.
No, it was Hoskins.
Hoskin, was it?
We also do shirt sizes differently. A 3XL there would be an XL here.
Oh, God.
In the States? Really? I guess everything's bigger in, well, at least Texas. Marius says the Aussies are getting a rugby lesson again. They're still, as someone mentioned, winning the second half, but, bro, they just lost the line-out ball. It's getting painful.
Go!
There goes Rico.
Go, go!
Oh,
Back him up, back him up, back him up.
maybe he should have passed it. All Blacks
Keep going,
again.
keep going, keep going.
If the All Blacks can retain possession here, they're surely going to score.
Oh, it's over.
He threw it to his ankles, really, didn't
Yeah,
he?
he did. Oh, they were offside anyway.
Is Caleb performing? Caleb hasn't had anywhere near the opportunities he had last game, that's for sure. Rico should have passed, yeah. He sold that first dummy and then decided to keep going, so yeah. Whenever Rico has the ball, he should think of more the team than himself.
Should, yeah, exactly.
I saw an 8XL over here and it looks like a big bed sheet. Goodness me.
8XL.
8XL, that's pretty pretty big.
It's just wrong.
Just reference all tight jerseys as match
That's a Michael
jumpers.
Jordan jersey.
That's a
No.
good call.
No, it's not a Michael.
8XL, that's
It's a-
I've got coronary heart disease
Exactly.
jersey. I mean,
That's the Incredible Hulk.
that's try time. How did he score that? Let's have a look how he forced that ball. It's Reeks. Reeks on the right wing. Blindside again, man.
He didn't miss that one.
I reckon he scored in his usual fashion, though. I don't think he's changed the way he
I'm sure he hasn't.
he
It's a
forces
try.
that ball.
That's all that matters. He scored.
Let's see the grounding. not.
Been two hands.
Nah,
No, one.
the one-handed put down. It's the same put down.
Yeah.
Does he love himself or not? He might do, you know.
I think he does.
Eh?
I think he does.
Yeah, I'd like to meet him, actually. I'd like to meet Rico Ioane because he
Well,
looks like quite a hard case.
I know he gets a bit of stick, but I'll say that one day when I was on I signed up to do like an exercise program with the Blues.
Blues, yeah.
Well, not with the Blues team, but with the Blues trainers for like a university study. It got cancelled because of COVID, but the one day I had to go there for the baseline testing, there was only one Blues player who was stayed behind because we got there in the evening after all the team had gone home. Only one Blues player was left doing extra training,
Yeah, it was
and it was Rico Ioane.
Yeah.
He's a
So,
pretty hard trainer.
yeah.
Yep, he's got that.
He's got that one. Good job.
I'm glad he scored a try because he buggered the other one up, but he's finally scored one. And he's a winger that can play centre, not a centre that can... Well, yeah.
First points, or first try of the second half anyway, for the All Blacks.
Oh, the Wallabies better look out. Tackle Corambiti, tackle him, yep. Tackle him, tackle him, tackle him. Yep, that's the way.
What
Tackle
American
him, tackle
team does Mtawera play
Oh,
for?
well done.
He was with Old Gold, Glory, DC.
Oh, go, Geordie.
Here goes Geordie. He's going to have too much gas.
Yeah, he will. Whoa, good job.
All right, this is becoming a bit of a hiding now.
I think we're winning the second half
We are winning the second half now. That's true. Goodness me. Straight through, man. That's just too easy.
He might have got ankle tap, but he had the momentum.
He's so tall. with
He is a
long
big
legs and
boy.
his-
Yeah, it's Gaza and Mama 2 cents. They are both here as well, watching the ABs.
Gone.
Yes, scoring tries. Too easy.
Good job.
He nearly ankle tapped him. Yeah, well,
He did ankle
it
tap.
wasn't going to make a difference with him being that close and it being wet. Jeez, it's looking ugly now.
It is.
That was a good try, that one.
Very good try.
Too easy, man, though. The poor defence.
too
Goodness
easy.
me.
Yeah.
Making me thirsty here. There you go. Gaza is right. Rico loves himself. Like I said, he was... At least that one day I was at the Blues training facility, he was still there.
He's pretty... How tall is he? Is he about 6'2"?
Oh, he'd have to be at least 6 something, eh? All these guys are probably bigger than they look on the telly. Caleb needs a touch this half. Yeah, Caleb hasn't really had much pill, has he? Kakunen says hi to both of you, by the way, and I always can't get his name right.
Hi.
Irish fan, but uses a Finnish username, and I've got no chance.
Tackle him, tackle him.
Oh,
That's the way
McCrake's
Rico.
on.
Got him.
He's 6'2" apparently.
Oh, knock on. That's a knock on.
Yep.
15 Gazas would play better than this Wallabies team. I don't know about that, man.
I don't know
Gaza,
about that, man.
Gaza's in his 70s. Maybe Gaza in his prime. He was
Flanker.
he was a flanker. Scored how many tries was it in that game? I've been hearing about this game.
Roller trials too.
2 tries in one game. Still didn't get selected for what team?
The Roller Mills.
Oh yeah, there you
And I
go.
was gutted.
There you go. Scored
Played
2 tries.
fantastic.
He played fantastic. Modest as always.
Not only did I score 2, but I set up 1 as well.
Oh, there you go.
Still didn't make it.
I never heard about that try assist before.
Yeah, no, I did set up 1, but we still lost.
Michael says, not sure which is more of a blowout, the New Zealand election or this game. Yeah, she's not pretty, is it?
Yeah, we got a lot to thank Jacinda for.
Man. All Blacks all day, baby. I'm trying to send super chats, but it won't let me. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. It's going good. 43-5, man. I mean, I say good. I would have liked it a bit closer, but there we go. I'm not complaining. Please ask Gaza if South Africa would beat New Zealand this year.
Didn't really see much in South Africa.
No, we might do because they haven't had a good preparation, but that wouldn't be really a fair assessment of judging the way it would go.
Yeah.
I love South African rugby.
Oh, Big Will's just put through another donation. All Blacks, baby, you beauty. Bro, they're going good. What can I say? Maybe too good, honestly. Don't listen to Talkback tomorrow.
No.
It's going to be about how boring it is that the All Blacks are too good.
People are never happy.
They'll still
that's
get
true.
criticised.
But yeah, thank you, mate. I hope you're still taking care of your missus. Grant sent 75 Taiwan dollars, which I don't know how much that is. It's a big number anyway on paper. But he says, I send one for you, Big Will. Thank you, brother. If I could get a Long Dong Taiwanese beer over here,
He would.
you know I would be all over that stuff. I would buy one.
They need to spin it. Run it. Have a go, man. Have a go.
That is a big number. 75, man. That's a huge number. I have honestly no idea what the conversion rate is. $2.50 US, bro. That's $4, so you can get a beer for that. That's exactly what it's for. Or attention, 75 will buy you half a long dong in the pub. So the supermarket that'll buy you a whole long dong. What's happened to Pattaya?
I think Brazil might have tackled him a bit high.
$4 New Zealand dollars. Oh, there we go. Enough for a beer. Or a potentially new whiteboard marker, either way.
Might be a bit high. You could get a yellow card for that.
Well, that's what they're looking at, isn't it?
Yeah.
I
think at this point, guys,
it was
let's
more
go.
careless than dangerous.
Yeah, let's just...
He went into his arm though.
Doesn't seem to matter the way they ref it these days.
No, he wasn't actually directly aiming for the head. But yeah, it doesn't matter. He'll get a yellow card.
Wallabies have been disappointing, says April Tui. Indeed. Frederick, is Kane okay? He went off for an HIA, hasn't come back on. Nothing wrong, play on. Carl says yellow. April Tui says probably yellow. It probably is going to be yellow, but honestly, there's 28 seconds left to go. Just get on with it and make a call. It's not going to make any difference.
It's a yellow card. No, that's the rule.
They're not playing eliminatively.
Big Will says thanks, Grant Dexter. You guys are going at each other.
How much does Big Will weigh?
How much does Big Will weigh?
Yeah, what does he weigh?
It's a rude question.
Well, his wallet's a lot lighter because he's just donated another $20. So He's going to be in trouble with his missus. So either way, I hope he is fleet of foot. But cheers, mate. Actually, his missus is still laid up with an injury, so she
She's
ain't going to
got
be chasing him.
Achilles.
Yeah.
Oh dear. It's no good.
Poor woman.
Apparently, one more month and she'll be in a moon boot, so at least she'll be mobile.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Bad injury.
Yeah, for sure.
They've got to run up.
Kick it out. Put yourself out of your misery.
If you guys missed that, my mother just said, "Kick it out, Wallabies. Put yourself out of your misery." I think they want at least one more consolation score.
You think so?
Nah, don't give it to them.
Andrew, mate, no, you're most welcome. Good to have you along.
There goes Tate.
We're almost at 81 minutes. Next stoppage, if it's a knock-on or whatever, will be the end of play. Wallabies are in the All Blacks 22. Would certainly like to finish with a score.
I don't want to give them any more tries. Don't give them any tries.
Big Will's 105 kilos.
Oh, yes.
And he's 5'9", and he says that's why they call me Big Will.
He's a tight head prop.
Try time,
Here's a
Karabidi.
try. Yep.
Justin Marshall says he's lost it, and he does not look to be celebrating.
Oh. Well, the All Blacks are celebrating, so no try.
No good.
Mm.
Doesn't make any difference.
No, it doesn't.
Well, that was not
Comprehensive.
close. That was comprehensive.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he knocked that out.
Oh, what happened? I missed it.
Was knocked out by
By
Jordy
Geordie.
Barrett.
Oh, yeah. Goodness me. Oh, Ruben has also sent through donation. Some South African rand. Again, I don't know the conversion, but I appreciate it. I'll put it to good use. Get some more beers for tomorrow. Thank you, sir. I hope you're well. We're not too hot in Joburg.
Pretty comprehensive.
very comprehensive.
Comprehensive is right. Michael Hooper is not going to have fun when he's about to be interviewed with that post-match because there's not much to say. But, yeah. Cheers, everybody. Ramesh says, hello, Gaza and Mom. All Blacks fan from
G'day.
India. But,
Look after yourselves.
yeah, you guys all take care.
Yeah.
A bit of a pity that it was so one-sided, but man, those All Blacks are good. What can we say? So, yep. Take care, everybody. And, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys potentially for Ireland and France tomorrow morning for me. Rest of the day for some of you guys. But, anyway, take care. I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.